Hello and welcome back. Susan Zummo here, intuitive and originator of soul patterning harmonics. I think this week has been a pretty rough week. I don't know about you, but I have been going through all kind of physical symptoms from the purge. That's what I heard this morning. You are in the purge. And I don't think it applies only to me, but to everybody who is receiving the energies that are coming in right now. And they are still intensifying. So before we begin today, I would like to direct everyone to my workshop series called the Foundations Workshops. They are an online course that you can view in your own pace and in your own time. It's a series of 4. It sounds like it's basic, but I can tell you that it's not. It is for beginners as well as advanced practitioners, and I think you'll find it very, very beneficial. If you are interested in taking the Foundations workshops, just go ahead and let me know. Reach out, and we'll make arrangements for you to have access to the videos so that you can use them for your own benefit. I think you'll find them very helpful. So back to this week's message. We are in the purge. And we are on the purging edge of all kind of changes. The energy coming in right now is designed to help us shake loose those things that are left within us. And I'm going to tell you that some of us are having physical symptoms. Some of us are having viruses activated. Some of us are dead tired. Some of us are experiencing bloating, listlessness, all kind of different feelings that are coming up. Some of us are experiencing anger that needs to be purged and released. And it's okay to identify these emotions and these feelings so that we can release them and let them go. For those of us who are aware of what's happening in our bodies and the reasons why, I want to tell you to address your symptoms. Don't let them go. Address them. If you are tired, sleep. If you are feeling restless, get up and move. Now it's going to be very important to heal those things within us that are asking to be healed, whether they are emotions or situations or people in our lives. It could be things from our past that need to be looked at and released. We are in the purge. Everything that has been festering under the surface is now bubbling to the top. And as I'm speaking, you know I'm not just talking about physical symptoms, but I wanted to talk about them first because everyone that I know is going through a rough time physically and they are struggling. Some of us have gone through a period where we don't want to have anything to do with food. Food just looks terrible to us. It doesn't look appealing. We don't want to cook it. We don't want to eat it. And then if we do, because our bodies need to be fed, we have a feeling of heaviness or that didn't really sit well. Our bodies are struggling to process the energy that's coming in. And I can tell you that it really has nothing to do with your state of physical fitness because this is an energetic and frequency shift that the body is attempting to adjust to. So if your body is used to working at 440 hertz and now it's being pushed to 550 hertz, it's going to have to adjust. And how it adjusts is going to be unique to you. During that adjustment process, everything within you that does not resonate to the new frequency is going to be exposed for you to purge. This also applies to the world around us, regardless of your community, of your beliefs, of your country of origin, or where you are living now. Everything is being uncovered so that we can purge it and move into a higher frequency. We, as spiritual individuals, do this by transmuting negativity into neutral and then positive energy. We do that by withdrawing our emotions from situations, surrounding them with light and prayers and healing energy. We hold the vision of a positive outcome, and we send light and healing to those areas or individuals who are experiencing turmoil in whatever form that takes. We must not be sucked into the drama of negativity and pulled into a lower frequency, which feeds lower frequency and negativity and extends terrible events longer than they are needing to be. So I know I'm talking very much in energetic terms and in very spiritual terms, but I want to tell you that regardless of whether or not you take action or don't in the physical world in a response to events that you see, what's important is for you to hold a high frequency, to hold a space of healing, to hold a space of balance and light. And that's going to be important no matter what you do. If you devolve into anger and frustration and you act on that, it's not going to be beneficial for you or anybody else. I can guarantee that. So here's what we have to do. This is our work. And we know this, don't we? We've talked about this so many times. This is the reminder for us. Stay centered. Stay neutral. Yes, go ahead and feel your emotions. Express them. And then move them into a neutral space. Take your perspective all the way back, as far back as you have to, even if you have to take it back to the soul level, and view events from a neutral, emotional place. Then you can sit in a place of heart-centered love and send light and healing. And it will be pure light and healing. It will not be tainted or sent through the lens of anger or fear. Okay? We don't want to do that. And we are capable, very capable, of doing what I am saying to do. Now, why are we experiencing all these physical tumultuous experience, right? All this tumult in our lives is just terrible, especially on a physical level when we have a whole life to live, right? I still have to go to work. I still have to wash clothes and clean and put gas in the car, all that good stuff. Well, how do you do that when all of this energy is bombarding us? Events are bombarding us. Maybe even family and friends are bombarding us. What do you do? And why is this happening? Well, we just went over what to do. Let's talk about why it's happening. For those of us who are on the path of ascension service, for those of us who are dedicated to uplifting the energy and the frequency of all living creatures in this planet, we're the ones who are going to get hit with the energy first. It is going to come to us in a very pure form. And when it comes to us in a very pure form, we take the first hit. So we are the people who are in a line standing next to each other, getting hit by the wave first. We're the barrier, right? The barrier reef for those who stand behind us. We're going to take in the energy. We're going to process it physically, energetically, and emotionally. And we are going to integrate it into our beings. When we do that, we step the energy down a step so that those we come into contact with, when they are receiving the energy and it has gone through our collective filter, it is a lot gentler for them. And so when it goes into their bodies, it doesn't have that hard, sharp hit that we got. It's diffuse, just a step down, right? So if we're standing in a line on the beach and the wave hits us, those who are standing behind us are not going to take the brunt of that wave. We are. And that's what we volunteered to do, and that's what we're good at. So we do it. And some of us do it so naturally, we never give it a second thought. As we take that energy in and integrate it within ourselves and lift our frequency, we are then in a position to lift the frequency of others who come into contact with us. On a collective level, we make it softer for those who are not taking the first hit to process that energy and to move through it. And then it kind of steps down, just like going down a set of steps, right? Then those individuals process it and they integrate what they can and they share it with those in their environment, and so on and so on and so on. Now, how do you know where you are on the stair steps? And I'm not saying one step is better than the other. Don't go there. But you will know where you are on the step if you are processing a change in your physical body that is working to adjust to frequencies. You might be on a different step if those frequencies that are coming in bring up areas within you that have not been healed, that have not been addressed, and have not been resolved and put to rest. So that means that you've got some work to do, and that's okay. We want to do it, right? The reason that things come up for us to see and to know about is so that we can clear it. We can neutralize it. We can balance it, whatever word you want to put on it. The same thing is happening in the world around us. The events that are being uncovered are coming up to be purged. Information, situations, histories, events are being brought to the surface to be purged, not in an angry and violent way. That just feeds a negative cycle and causes more things to have to be purged and worked through. When these things come up to be purged, step back, view them from a neutral emotional perspective. Send your healing, send your love, send your light. If you have a negative reaction filled with anger or fear to events that you see and experience, that is a signal that there is something within you that needs to be looked at. And I would encourage you to look at it and work through it, because you do not want to be acting from a place of anger. Never, never, never make a decision from a place of anger or fear. It's not going to work out well for you, or anybody else for that matter. Look at where we are today and how we got here from fearful, angry choices, whether individually or collectively. We are the ones who are empowered to change that. And we do it energetically. Whether we are taking action steps or not, we still do it energetically. And shifting energetically is a really big action step. So I don't want you to think that it's not, right? You don't have to quit your job and go out and do something, that you think is going to shift everything. Do it internally, then take action from a positive, loving heart space, not from a place of anger or fear. I can't say that enough. So that's how it works. We are the transformers, right? I love that old show. We're the transformers, more than meets the eye. No matter what we are doing, and you could tell I grew up with TV, and so did my kids. No matter what we are doing, no matter where we are going, it is the frequency that we carry with us that changes the world that we live in. Never forget that. So hang on, everybody. We're going to get past it. We're going to move through it, right? When you're having a physical purge, It's not fun, and it doesn't feel good, and it can be messy, right? And it can be a little gross. And then we get past it. And then we all take a deep breath and we're like, feels so much better. So we're going to get through it. If you need help, I'm going to tell you, go look at my foundations course. Reach out to me for the cafe where we meditate together and lift our frequency together. Contact me for light code activations or the next phase. Phase 3 is coming up. That's going to be expanding the light body through angelic connections. We still have a long way to go in the second half of this year. I'm here to support you, and I'm here to help guide you. Not going to do it for you, because I know that you can do it, and we can do it together. So I will see you on the other side of the purge. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I wish you many blessings.